Think I'm stuff looks different every time I mess with it. Well, welcome to the live stream, y'all. To the old stream, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. Coming to you here from North Kakalaki. Sitting out here chilling like a villain. Uh-oh. Somebody's out there. The neighbors losing their mind over there. Y'all wondering what that was. Nope. One pop in, pop out. What's up with that, Buttercup? How fast? See what's up. Oh, there I is. Yeah, I got my profile there. Back in here like this at least. Look at me, y'all. Let's see here. Well, one watching. Who's out there? Speak forever, hold your feet. Trying to figure out what we're doing here. Got to redo this stuff every time. See. Oh, see. See, I see. I lost my connection there to my tablet. There's a hunk of junk. Weird crap. Suspicious guy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get my tablet up and running, but signal goes in and out. I don't know what causes that. I got 4G right now. I don't know why. Should have 5G. Yeah. One thing about this is it's weird stuff. Until my tablet catches up. There we go. Got it back. It's behind. Get live. There we go. Semi live. Now I can check you out there. Here you are. To your channel. Suspicious guy. 469 subscribers. Welcome in there, suspicious guys. Always watching and learning. You came to the right place. You might learn something here. I'm old school and I don't give a damn about what people think. Yeah, it's the first time I've done a live stream in about 3 weeks. This is new. Get back to it. We just moved. It's had me a little out of the YouTube game. Uh, like I said, I'm staying in a guest room right now, so I ain't got all my stuff. All my stuff's in storage. So it makes it a little difficult just to pick up where I left off. I'm trying to get better at this stuff. I do have a better phone now. Usually I had a halo around my head because I got 2 screen protectors on my old phone. And my old phone, it's got 2 screen protectors on it. which is crazy because I just bought this new one and they didn't put a one on there and it's already cracked. But it did protect the screen, so that's a good thing. I gotta turn that down so I don't get feedback. But I hope to get better and better at this. Hopefully, start putting out some good content. I got plenty of subject material. It's just getting motivated. Yeah. Still got the same problems from old problems, new problems. It's just stressful life. What's up, Glenn? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming in. Um, Messing around with the stream. Let's see what we got here. I keep forgetting what these damn buttons do. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Copy the link. Mm, where supposed to come in and put the link there. There we go. Because I'm expecting Freaking to pop in here. He might not, though. He's a bit of a peckerhead sometimes. But, yeah, it's all good. Got 4 people out there, man. Crowd's just growing. How tonight treating y'all folks? Yep, that's it. Appreciate the thumbs up there. Much love to you all. Suspicious guys. You know Glenn, so that's all you need. Your channel sounds like something I'd be into anyway. Probably am subscribed to your channel. The problem is I wouldn't know it from my phone. There you go. You should be a mod now. You can drop your link and hook up to other people to come in and all. It's weird. Like when I go in to check my subscriptions, I cannot get past the beginning of the imp. I go in there and it's like nobody would NOPQRSTUXUWYZ is in there, but they're there. So what's the subject night? Well, it's open topic. What you gonna throw out there? What you want to talk about? I know you're in the suspicious skies. You ever seen anything in the sky? UFOs or UAPs, as they now kind of all them? I have. Total of 5 times. Well, 5 objects. Um, I've seen 4 of them in one night. Then I've seen one 2 other times. So it's actually 3 different occasions, 6 different objects. And it's kind of funny. The majority of the objects I've seen, wait a minute. I've seen 5, 6 different objects. That's correct. On 1, 2, 3 different occasions. That one night I seen 3 orbs, and they was over the area between the nuclear power plant and the military base. And they was just going all crazy, doing aerobatics that, you know, it's airplanes and stuff we have that can't do that, you know. And then, because it was weird, because I was out walking my dog and I seen them way off in the distance. It kind of weirded me out because I was in there thinking, oh, if I could see them, they can probably see me. That kind of weirded me out. This was at night, of course. But that wasn't the first one. That was like the last time I seen anything. But I went on walking my dog. Went walking my dog that night. And I seen them as soon as I come out of my house, and I go up around, go down a block and a half, and then I cut over a block, come back up a block, and then I cut over another block. And on that cut over, I was walking my dog. Had 2 brindle pits. One was a silver brindle, another one was a regular gold brindle. And it's a tourist town I was living in, Carolina Beach at the time. And there was a family in a rental, and they was all like sitting out on the porch, and I seen my dogs, and they was like, they wanted to meet my dogs, and my dogs were great. They're gone now. Rest in peace, my babies. But they wanted to meet them, and my dogs have met hundreds and hundreds of just total strangers all the time. Because, like I said, I lived at Carolina Beach. They'd probably meet 1,000 people a week. Anyway, so the whole family comes over. We're talking like 3, 4 children. I think there was a mom and a grandma there, and there was a dude, the dad, I guess. We're just sitting there letting them play my dogs, and I was, like I said, I was a little nervous. Like I said, I'd seen those orbs, and I was sitting there, and this is the weirdest one because we're just sitting there letting them see my dog, meet my dogs and stuff, and pretty much in the middle of the road. And I don't know why, 'cause like I was already weirded out a little bit, having seen those orbs, and it just occurred to me, check out the sky, and I looked straight up over top of me. It looked like a DeLorean, but instead of wheels, it had Aerion sticking out where the wheels would be, and it was just sitting there, maybe just like creeping along, but it was no sound or nothing. If it was a DeLorean, it was probably 75 to 100 feet up in the air, you know, maybe a little closer. I ain't real good with that. What's up, Moon? How you doing tonight, brother? Hey, Stu. How you doing, babe? Good to see y'all. Anyway, I seen the damn thing, and I tapped the dude on the shoulder, and I was like, "Hey, man, you see that up there?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What the hell is that?" I was like, "I don't know. I got to go." And I got out of there, man. But the other 2 times, I was fishing on a pier, and this was like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I seen an orb come out at the height of like a 8-story hotel. It looked like it come out between the hotels, and then it went down the beach towards the other pier, because I was on one pier, and this pier is about 3 miles apart, but you can still see it. And then it like cruises out towards the end of the pier, and then all of a sudden I see 2 helicopters, probably Apaches, chase it out to sea. And then probably like 45 minutes later or so, the 2 Apaches come back, and they don't see the orb no more. And this is all truth. I'm a God fearing Christian, and I don't lie. So I mean, you can believe it, not believe it. That's on you. Uh, but I really don't care enough about most people to lie to them. And the only lies I would tell would be omitting the truth. I don't lie. I mean, I don't have to. There's no need for it. And it's a sin. You know, so you don't have to lie. You just don't have to tell stuff. Yeah. So there's that. And I think Bigfoot. That's the reason my handle is Dennis Bigfoot. Um, I ain't got no pictures, but I can describe those encounters too. I've seen some weird stuff, man. I just turned 56. Uh, and I used to think that was the weird things I see. The weird things I see now is like our world is like nuts. They're just freaking nuts, man. Um, I don't, I don't know what to think of the world today. And the last one I seen, so I would get back on the UFO thing. I was out there fishing one night over at Snow's Cut at the boat landing, and this one's real trippy because I was out there by myself again, and I wasn't drunk. Uh, don't drink very much. Every once in a while, I do a little social drinking, but I was out there smoking. I'm a bit of a pothead. Texas Donna. Howdy, everybody. I've been subbed a while, but have never caught the live stream. Cool. That's cool. I don't stream a lot. I'm going to increase that. But since you subbed to me, Texas Donna, I'm going to check you out here real quick. So you are a channel, but you ain't got no content. Uh, hmm. Well, let me see how long you've been on here. But I am sub to you, so there's that. Uh, so, let me get back into the chat here. All right, here you go, Donna. Give you a little bit of blue seat there. Just behave yourself. Don't block nobody, hide nobody. Um, yep. What's up, Raymond? Yeah, it's been a minute. Good to see you too, brother. I've been a little out of the YouTube game. I got a little tore up from the floor up. Somebody else did too, and we had a scuffle, verbal scuffle. Uh, it was quite disheartening, that's all, but it's water under the bridge, so we're not going to talk about that. But it did take a little wind out of my sails, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But it teaches you things. Everything teaches you something. But it's good to see everybody knows everybody. I love it when that happens. Although we do like new people popping in, but I do like my YouTube family. But yeah, Raymond, it's been a minute. Um, it's getting motivated, getting coordinated. Like out here, this is where I had to come to smoke because I'm outside. It's, here, I'm outside in the dark. Y'all probably hear the crickets and shit. We out here in the woods, y'all. I don't go walking out in the woods unless they got me a flashlight because we didn't have to do in a couple copperheads up here. I killed one myself a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not a normally uh, anti snake person. I got usually when I do a snake in, it's usually a good reason. They come in the house. That's definitely a good reason. But here we have this little teeny tiny dog, and it was a teeny tiny snake, a copperhead. What's up, Lemmy? Hang on, bud. Appreciate you coming in. Get you hooked up here. Yeah, now you're good to go. Trolls don't bother me, man. Trolls are trolls. I have a massive troll that posts stuff about me, stuff we don't care. She probably actually got me some subs with all the stupid stuff she does. But she's a real hateful person. She's just eat up with it. You know, I think the worst thing I ever tried to do to her was love her. But yeah, she don't come in too often. And if she does, she'll come in. I mean, this woman doxed me. She passed my phone number out. She's accused me of all manner of nasty, terrible stuff that I don't do. And anybody who knows me knows I don't do that stuff. Uh, I come on here to support people, meet people from all over the world. So there's that. Uh, do troll her a bit, but I don't do it on her channel. Uh, she's created quite a few YouTube, uh, I wouldn't say enemies, but she's not loved like the rest of us are because she don't know how long to get along with people, man. She'll be in your group one minute, next minute she's like hating you and stuff because y'all had a disagreement and stuff. It's just crazy. But yeah, wouldn't be surprised if she did pop in, but oh yeah, she's definitely not positive people. She lives for the drama. To give you an idea what type of person she is, she's had like 5 channels knocked off YouTube. But yeah, I'm not scared of it. Hell, when I first come on here, I was doxing myself. Yeah, I didn't know it, but I ain't scared. It's just what it is. I'm surprised old freaking ain't popped in here yet. But let's see if I can do some intelligent YouTube stuff here and see if I can. All right, here we go. Let's do what I want to do. There it is. All right. Yeah, I think did it work? Yeah, I think it worked. Did I pin the link? Yeah. Well, I agree with you on that, but yeah, um, YouTube don't care. YouTube just don't care about stuff like that. They actually probably like the drama because it creates a fervor. Anything they can commercialize, they like it. It's like a thumbs down. It's just as good as a thumbs up. People don't realize that. It's like the trolls come in your chat, and as long as they don't get ugly and they don't attack my people in my chat, yeah, I let them rip. When they start getting real ugly or vulgar or something, we start timing them out. We'll give them 5 minutes and then 30 minutes, and then third strike they get 24 hours. That's like the worst thing that happens here when people get timed out. Um, 24 hours. But if anybody comes in, attacks you while you're here, you can defend yourself, time them out. Like I say, start out small, 5, 30, and then 24. You know, because and another reason like that is like just because they're an idiot today, don't mean they'll be an idiot tomorrow. They could have an epiphany. They could come to God. Who knows? Something that just changes their whole life. You never know. I've actually been blessed enough to have seen that a few times. I used to have this guy, we went back and forth all the time. And he was so bad, he got booted off that panel several times. But he got booted off for like 6 months. And then when he finally come back, this was amazing to me. He said he had found Jesus and got married. Ain't that amazing? You know what I mean? He had found it. That surprised me. Uh, but, it just depends. Like I said, they might catch me in the mood, and I might just go ahead and hit them straight 24. You never know. Uh, just depends on my mood, their mood, and what they say. You know, we do try to keep it 18 and up in here. So someone comes in, they're not 18. Don't. Uh, yeah, yeah, you got to go ahead and hide them. Go ahead. If they're under 18 and they're under 18, go ahead and hide them. Not that I don't want to have no association. Give nobody ammunition, because that's the type of stuff that troll will do. She'll say, "Oh, you're hanging out with kids. You're a PO." Yeah, that type of stuff. And it's just sick, man. She's just sick. She's done it to at least 4 people I know of personally, and I know they're not. Yeah, but she just does it, and she don't even just come out straight out and do it. She innuendos it. You know what I mean? Implies it, and all I do usually is just mind my P's and Q's. It won't be but a matter of time if you meet her somewhere else. She'll get booted from there. She gets booted everywhere she goes. She don't fit in anywhere. And that's just how it is. Every community she goes into, she eventually wears out her welcome. People get tired of her, and don't want to put up with her mess. But sorry it's just me tonight, but I was expecting freaking. But, he ain't here yet. Might be a little early for him. But since I'm out here, I could show y'all some stuff. I'll be right back. been trying to be a little artistic. Been making cane, walking sticks or staves. This is one of them. And it's I think it's a gum tree. It got wrapped up with a vine. You can see it left its mark on it. It stops right there on that one, but then it starts back up right there. And it just goes on, and on, and on. So this is my unicorn staff. You can see it looks like a unicorn horn. I said I'm gonna take in this groove right here. I'm gonna get me some copper tubing, and I'm gonna wrap it copper tubing all the way around it. I ain't sure what I'm gonna do with the stain, but it's at least 6 foot tall, so it's a nice one. And like I said, I'm gonna make this one like a unicorn horn. I'm gonna dress it up a little bit. Ain't sure what finish I'm gonna put on there yet. And then there's this other one I got here. This one's had the same thing going on. It's got the vine wrapped it up. But on this one, I'm getting a little more creative. I don't know if you can see that real good. That's a snake head. This is cut up where I got, like I'm gonna put scales on the snake. Let me get that face back in there. There it is. Yeah, it's got its little teeth there and everything. It's gonna have more detail to it. It's gonna spiral all up. It's gonna be snakes. It's gonna be more than one snake. This one's got a snake down here. You can see its face. Snake there. It's gonna be all spiraled up, and then it goes back smooth again right here. And then it's another wrapping up here, and that's another snake. I'm turning that into, and his face is down here. It's going. That thing just doesn't do it real good, but this is the bottom of his mouth right here. His eyes like right in here. But again, his mouth is gonna be open. You can see his teeth and everything. But it kind of sort of looks like a snake already, don't it? But I'm gonna put the scales on everything. This one's another one that's like that one's about 5.5. And then my uncle was giving me this one last week. This one is massive. This is like the heaviest one I got. This is a heavy one. Uh, Ray Sandoval. What's up, brother? Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? Ray Sandoval. All right, man. We'll take a chance with you, Ray. What's happening? Head to stage. No porn
What's,
bombing.
what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Showing off my sticks, turning into walking sticks. But like I said, this one's massive. I said it's the heaviest
It's
one
pretty
I
nice,
got.
though.
But I had to redo some stuff. I see where he's got these holes. That's where the limbs were sticking out
Yeah,
right there. And I was gonna put putty in them, but that don't work good. So what I started doing is taking chunks of wood, whittling it down
hmm
so that I'll fill that with wood and glue it in, and then I can just file and sand on it. And I won't ever have to worry about it popping out.
yeah,
But but I like carving. This is probably like my first real foray into carving. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm a bit of an artist. What you been to?
Not much. Just been trying to go fishing, but I don't know. The pier was
Yeah, I ain't had
closed
a fishing
today.
license in a minute myself. But where are you fishing at?
I'm fishing in Bob Hall Pier in Corpus.
Saltwater, saltwater. I hear you. That's where I was. I was at Carolina Beach. They have brackish water there. They got a river you can fish into, but it's all brackish to the tide backs into it. Yeah, I like fishing. That's one of my one of my areas. I'm in many communities, but that's one of my communities, fishing community. I
Uh,
like fishing.
There's my fishing rods up there.
Yeah, I brought mine over here. I'm staying with family right now. We're between homes. We went and
Nice.
applied. applied for one today, a few miles up the road. Hopefully we'll hear back soon. Be moving in soon. Right now, I could go fishing just right up the road. It's a creek, but you can't eat nothing out there. I don't like fishing
Yeah.
nowhere I can't eat the fish. I like eating the fish I catch. But
Yeah.
fishing's good, man. Fishing keeps you out of trouble.
Oh yeah. That's the truth. Yeah. That's true, man.
I appreciate you coming in and coming up, man.
Ain't no problem.
Hey, man. What's up, Sass? How you doing, girl? All right, let me get you glued up there, Ray. Sitting here. 'Cause I blew up everybody so everybody can share their channel out or sub up to other people. So when you go back down, you can drop your link and all that good stuff or whatever.
All right.
Real laid back. You know, I don't push my beliefs on others, but it's pretty much a Christian based crowd that I'm trying to generate. But you know, if you come in and you ain't Christian, well, maybe you'll be before you leave. Uh,
Yeah.
but other than that, you know, I try to keep it kind of clean. I don't believe cussing so bad, but I'm trying to work on it. You know, so like I said, we sit up here, we talk about anything, man. You know, so I guess we could talk
Yeah.
about fishing, man. What's the biggest fish you caught?
I catch
Brandon S. Mitchell,
sharks.
what's up, Bigfoot?
I catch sharks. I catch big black drum fish. I catch a lot of fish. That's what I do.
That's nice. I was up there with a guy caught a shark on that pier at Carolina Beach. It was about I don't know, about 3.5, 4 foot long. I stood on it while he unhooked it. It was like standing on
Yeah,
a surfboard.
that's a shark I caught from my friend right there.
But I used to catch the little ones all the time, like little
Yeah,
18 inch. Yeah.
that's what I've been
But
catching too. But that
but
picture right
this
there I have in my profile, that's the shark I caught my friend down beach.
that's a nice one. That's a little bigger than the one he caught that night.
Yeah,
But yeah, them guys up there, they do it professionally. They come out with the hardware, the gear, everything, and they'll come out with this rig. I've never seen them use. Don't know exactly how it works, but it's like a double rig to where
hmm
they use one rig to get the other rig out there,
yeah,
and it's it's crazy, man, because they'll be out there and like you said, you watch, come 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, they gonna come a creeping, and sure
yeah.
enough, man, he fought that thing, and that's a fight. You get a shark, you got to fight. It's a
Oh
big,
yeah,
especially a big one. It's a big one.
yeah.
But the ocean will run you, man. Once you get out there fighting them ocean fish, you come back into the fresh water, man. It's like fishing for guppies.
That's the reel I'm using right
Nah,
there. The 80 Abbott reel, man, spooled up.
that's a that's a damn big one. I ain't got nothing
Yeah,
that big, bro. I got
yeah, it's
like
an
a
80
9 foot
Abbott.
rod.
That's a shark rod my
I got
friend built for me.
cool deal, cool deal. Yeah, I got like a 9 foot rod, something like that. It's
Mm.
one of them 2 pieces, Shakespeare, all that crap. Yeah, I don't spend a lot of money on my gear. Uh, hell, I don't spend a lot of money on nothing. I spend more money on tools than anything.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to tools.
yeah, I'm addicted to fishing rods and fishing reels. That's my addiction right there.
Yeah, I probably got a good 30, 40 channels that are fishermen and uh, do fishing streams and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
me
like
too. I do
watching
that a lot.
fishing. I like supporting people too. Like Osa's Donna down there. She likes supporting, hanging out, and that's cool. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to generate a wide range of different content. I do art, done some diamond art. Like right now, I'm working on my staves and canes and stuff. Uh, but I paint, uh, I draw, do black and white, pen and ink, all kinds of stuff. I've been blessed,
Yeah.
because everybody says my stuff's pretty good, and I kind of sort of agree with them. I'm a
Yeah.
bit of a perfectionist. If something goes wrong on the picture, I'll trash the whole picture if it ain't the way I like it. And other people be like,
Yeah.
"No, no, man, I want that. I want that." I'm like, "Nah, that's garbage. Just crumple it
Yeah.
up in front of me."
Yeah.
But I dabble in it all. I even got some automotive. Well, I worked on my truck. Worked on my mom's van. I streamed those. Um, I mean, I'm into everything. Bigfoot, UFOs. That's why
Oh
my
man,
name's Dennis.
you should check out my friend John P.
Oh,
He
I know
talks
John
about
P.
paranormal and all that. You know John P?
Yeah, I seen him today over at shoot, who was that? Roadies. He was over at Roadies.
Ah,
But
okay.
yeah, I've known John P. a minute. Yeah, he's out there on that stuff, and they're real, bro. They're real for real. I've seen UFOs 3 different times, and one, two, three, five, 6 different UFOs.
Mm.
Um, I'm not saying it's aliens. Don't get me wrong. Um,
Yeah.
I'm of a belief that they're not aliens. I think they're demons.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, but then again, brace yourself. I'm a flat earther. I don't believe we live on a globe. I
Yeah.
don't think we live on a globe. I think we live on a flat earth. I don't think we've ever been to the moon.
Yeah.
Um, and I believe that the world's run by Satanists. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's all kind of conspiracy stuff going around up in here. Now, of course,
Mm.
I've got friends who don't agree with me on none of this stuff. They troll me and yank my chain on it and everything. But again, like I tell other folks, man, I don't care enough about people to lie. I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
If they think I'm crazy, that's fine. I might be a little crazy, but that don't
Yeah.
change the facts of what I've seen. I've seen um, a creature in the woods that I would classify as a Bigfoot twice.
Mm.
Um, the first time I was real young and didn't get a real good look at it at that time, and the second time I didn't even really lay eyes on it, but I did spotlight it. And when it
Mm.
stood up on the other side of the field, it was no way that's a bear. And then
Yeah.
it paralleled because we was at around a cornfield. It had been mowed
Hmm.
over, and it paralleled us all the way across that field in the woods. It wouldn't come out of the woods. And then when it got
Wow.
straight in line with us, it started coming at us, and that's when Daddy
Hmm.
said, "Get in the truck, let's go." We got the heck on out of there. But that
Yeah.
was when I was like 14, and there's no
Mm.
way that was a bear or any other known animal in the
Yeah.
continental United States. So, and like I said, people been talking about Bigfoot so long, way back before they even had TV, radio, internet, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's been a couple different presidents who've seen Bigfoot. The Native American people in North America, USA, and Canada, they believe in them. They've talked about them. And then it's like
Yeah.
you got giants. They've been found all over the world, but then suddenly the bones disappeared, stuff like that. So it's a conspiracy in it to the point where they're hiding it from us. The
Yeah.
Smithsonian has confiscated many giant skeletons and other
Yep.
things, and they don't want people to know. They don't want people to know because it verifies.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they're Nephilim.
Yeah.
They're the offspring of fallen angels, and that's my opinion. And that's what they're trying to hide. The same thing when they fake the moon landing in outer space. That's what they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide God and God's creation. You know, like I said, I'm not a Bible thumper. Uh, I don't push what I believe on others, but I do tell you how I see it and what my beliefs are. And that's what I believe.
Yeah.
I believe Bigfoot's real. I think he's a Nephilim. And the reason they hide him and the giants is because that would be proof that verifies the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming up. I'll be back to
Yes,
see. When
sir.
you can put out some more content?
I did right now earlier. I was still alive right now.
All right,
I
well.
did one earlier. All right, brother.
All right. All right, man. You have a good one. God bless you. What's up, Halfwit? I done fell behind on my chat here. I appreciate y'all coming in. Please bear with me. I'm operating two devices here. Let me make sure I'm subbed up to Mr. Rand, my buddy here. Yeah, the bell's on. That's what I don't get, man. YouTube is dropping the freaking ball with this stuff, man. He just said he created a video. I got no race and evolve notifications there, and I get so many notifications. It is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be by there soon, Ray. We'll go watch some of your stuff. That's like the best way to get me to come to your channel, come to my channel, and show me you've been there and embarrass me because I ain't keeping up my end of the deal. But yeah, man, um, I like meeting new people. I like supporting people that's got positivity in them. That's a good thing. People need to quit supporting these negative people. Quit being these drama mongers. That's the reason drama dominates all this stuff because everybody wants to see a train wreck. Everybody laughs and thinks it's funny, then goes tells everybody. Uh, nah, that's not the way you do it. You just turn your back on that stuff, man. That's all. But until everybody does that, it's still gonna be the talk of the town. Who's talking smack about who tonight? But yeah, that's what it's about, man. Community. But Link's Pen, halfway, you want to pop up here? You're welcome, brother. You know that. Pretty much, if I know you, you're welcome here. I want to pop on panel, drop some information, call me a goof for believing in Bigfoot and UFOs. I don't care. We can debate it. You can grill me on, question me. My story's not going to change because it's real, bro. Online mental breakdowns are much better than watching any soap opera on TV. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like soap operas, so yeah. When I was a kid, I had to watch them with my stepmom. Them the soap operas just suck, dude. But yeah, the online drama it can be entertaining. I ain't gonna deny it, but I don't really roll in that crowd. I have a few people that do roll in that crowd, and I will support them, even though I'm not up in the mix of what they're doing. I do go to their channel and I support them while they're live streaming. Even if they're live streaming, what's up, Ryan Clark? What's up, brother? And there is the Hillbilly Scholar, in case all y'all don't know that. There, Ryan Clark. Been a while, man. Where you been? Appreciate you coming in, by the way. I got to watch both of my chats here because I've been slipped up in this way. I'm going to check next to I ain't somebody out there. Yeah, don't look like it. Yeah, I might have. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I get to beat my damn gums together and I'll miss somebody quick. What you been into, Ryan? Well, I guess it's about that damn can. Break out the old pre-roll. Get on down the road. We got Blue Dream. Gonna be the inebriation of the night. I'm taking a little hiatus from the alcohol for a little while. Got drunk last time, showed my ass a little bit. Some of y'all might have seen it, who knows? But like they say over at Breaking, you got them, smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. Same old shit, buddy. Here and there and everywhere. I hear you, man. Same old shit. That's about what the whole YouTube always is. Same old shit. What's up, Lone Wolf? Wait a minute, buddy. What the hell, man? I hear you, bro. Fire it up. I'm gonna fire this up. Man, get your blues up there, bro. Again, we if they're underage. You know they're underage or detected they're underage, you can hide those people. Um, and it's just there's just too much adult stuff here. You know, that is not for kids. Um, but trolls, they're tolerated as long as they don't get too vulgar and they don't attack my chat. You know, people in chat. They want to come at me, I can handle it. If I can't handle it, I'll tell one of y'all to hook them up or something. So we start out 5 minutes, 30 minutes, then 24. You know, if they still acting stupid after 30 minutes, yeah, they got to go. They can't come in and, like I said, I don't mind trolling. You know, if you want to say, "Well, you're ugly, you sound goofy," that's fine. You know, but try to lay off the F bombs. If you're gonna say F in chat, just put FK. We know what you mean. You know, you ain't gotta be vulgar. Uh, Trying to get past all that stuff. I smoke weed. I'm not into sifting glue. That's just the name of it. You crazy ass. Gorilla glue is a string, strand of weed. Okay. I don't think I ever sniffed glue. I puffed a few things, but no, I don't think I've ever huffed glue. I used to sniff them damn markers. You remember them damn markers that give you a buzz? And by the way, it's open panel. Anybody want to pop up? Link should be pinned. I don't see it on here pinned, but it should be pinned. It's pinned on the YouTube side. So you want to pop up, right? But yeah, I'm even trying to cut back on this. Because the more you cut back, the less it takes you to get you there. That's what I have learned. Much to my chagrin, too. You know, if I'd have realized a long time ago that I could have cut back and kept getting my head thumped so damn hard, yeah, because that's what you always chasing. It's that original high. If I could ever get that high back, boy, first time I really got high, man, that's stuff. I was so broke up into pieces, I don't even have it in the right order. I remember pretty much everything we did that night, but I couldn't put it in the right order. Well, we was just out having fun that night, though. We was out riding, doing the cruise thing, and we went to McDonald's. Man, I guarantee you, we spent $100 at McDonald's. But yeah, man, little inebriation ain't hurt nobody. Might as well set that down for a minute. You got me by the boo boo. Excuse me. A little too much toki. But that used to be my my motto. If you don't cough, you don't get off. Mm. Cheers. A little head charge is good every now and then. Oh yeah, especially on stressful days, man. Um, I'm not trying to talk anybody into it, but if you don't do it, at least try it once in a lifetime. Anyway, you wait too late though, you might end up kicking yourself for not trying it sooner. um, but you have receptors built in your body for it, and everybody has them. I don't think I've got hyacinth on me, but man, well, it just depends on what you call high. That's like people saying I'm not drunk, and they done had like 3, 4, 5 shots, and they're a little. They're not sober. So if you're not sober, you're intoxicated. You know, so intoxication equals drunk. It's just a level of it. Are you a little drunk or a lot drunk or medium drunk? But pretty much by the definition, if you're not stone cold sober, you're intoxicating. And a synonym for intoxicated is drunk. It's levels of drunkenness. You can be 3 sheets in the wind and can't speak nothing. Just all drunk, mumbling mouth and all that shit. But being intoxicated is not a bad thing. You don't need to be intoxicated for driving, though. That's true. I don't participate in that. I have. Don't get me wrong. I have in the past, distant past. I drunk one night and wrecked 2 cars. Both of them were mine. Yeah, so I was the only person involved. That was women problems. Women drive me crazy. Make you do crazy things. I gotta have a damn cigarette now. That hit the spot, man. I ain't lying. I needed this. I think that's the damn first toke I had almost a week. Uh, well, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna be feeling it even more here, and as it ebbs on in, I'm already feeling it. Like nicotine. You know they say nicotine is addictive. That's a lie. Nicotine is not addictive. How can I prove this? All right. Nicotine is not only in tobacco. Nicotine is in tomatoes, potatoes, cauliflower, I think broccoli, and a lot of other plants. Um, Tobacco just happens to be the highest. Also, I recently learned that when a virus attaches to a cell, guess where it attaches at? Hmm? Nicotine receptor. And you're like, what? Yeah, it's a spot on your body called a nicotine receptor. Look it up. But the reason they want to outlaw smoking because they're going to patent nicotine pills and sell it to you. Yeah, if you do some research, you can see it all down through um, the age is they've used nicotine to cure things. So, um, based on the information I've seen on the internet, so we got to do that. Um, they done a study where a certain thing caused neoblastomas, which is brain tumors, and they took and dissolved those neoblastomas within 72 hours with intravenous nicotine. Google it. You might have to go on something like Instagram to find it, but it's the videos there, many of them, not just one, bunch of them, telling you the benefits of nicotine. They've even come out and said that smokers had better dealings with the COVID because they had nicotine in their system. And now we know why. It was in the port that the virus would attach to, or it had nicotine in it. So it couldn't attach. And they had a lesser time of it because based on how much they smoked, all of the receptors could have been blocking it. So actually that would be like prophylactic. And that's the thing about the diver. Take that prophylactic. That's how people take that. A lot of people don't know it, but that's what that ivermectin is, a parasitic medication. People take it prophylactically, not after they get parasites, but before to prevent them. So there's that. We crave what's nice. Addiction is a mental thing caused by playing. Now, I'm not going to say addiction is not real. Addiction is the description of a condition I guess that's an accurate assessment. That makes sense on my blister. What are you getting into right now, half-wit? Let's pop on up here. Help me maintain the conversation. I don't know where the hell. Breaking should have been here by now. Let's let him out on the bed. Take his ass in here. Hmm. Think I got every time on. I gotta take it off here. Don't operate my phone. You drilling. Oh, you drilling a well? I see, that's where freaking want to say something else. Yeah, I might need some adult supervision here. Okay. Probably not on here. I think I deleted it. But, yep, not on there. Oh, there's that. What you drilling the well, man? Well, I don't know what the hell. Doodly doodly doo. Talk to me, people. Said, well, that might be me. Huh. I guess just me and you have wit. What's up, man? People popped in and popped out. But appreciate the 16 thumbs up. That's sweet. I like that. It's still a bit early. But we're gonna roll with the battery charge here. Hold off a little bit before I put it on there. Can y'all see my hat there? What's that say? Weird. Wait a minute. Backwards? Hell yeah. There's a way you can fix that crap, man. I just don't know how to do it. It says Wicked Weed Brewery. Oh, now it's straight. It's backwards on my phone, but on the damn tablet, it's flipped around. That is weird as hell. That is weird. Littlefoot. What's up, Littlefoot? I hear you, bro. Littlefoot.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Hey, I am.
It's been hot as piss lately. Damn humidity. It's like rain just a little bit every day for like the last week. And then it keeps the ground with a certain level of moisture in it. So when the damn sun pops out, it gets hot and just sticky. Not really sticky, but just thicker. You know what I mean? It's like the air is thicker. Which literally it probably is.
Yeah. Like all humid.
Makes it. Yeah. Humidity is what causes it, but it just makes it almost unbearable. I'd rather have 100-degree dry than 88 moist.
Yeah. I know that when I went to America, because here it's so humid, you know, and it can be hotter, but it's not as hot. It's the humidity that gets you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the dry one would probably do more damage to you to dry you out. We've had a few days that actually happened to me. Yeah, I get dried and cracked and shit because it was so damn dry out. That's not a good one.
I'll put it there, I guess.
So what are you drilling?
I am putting my car seat onto
you're
its
drilling
concrete.
holes in the wall.
Putting the whole car seat onto its concrete base. So I'm putting these concrete bolts in here.
Yeah.
I got a box of concrete bolts to put in.
Anchor bolts.
Yeah. And I brought.
Yeah, I've done a few of them myself.
So I brought this impact drill. All right. because this has got the hammer action, and tried to go, and the first 5 were magic, and then I had trouble, and so then I went to town and got another one of these drill bits, plus this big flash drill bit, and it still wouldn't really go that well. And I was like, it took me, I don't know, probably half an hour to do each hole. I did 4 holes in 2 hours.
Well, that's pretty bad. That's some tough concrete.
No, well, this is brand new concrete. And so I rang my brother, and then he turned up, and he said, just go and grab whatever tools I need from his place. So
how many more you got?
I went and grabbed this drill here and put that same piece on this drill, and it cuts through like butter now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Corded tools are 10 times more powerful.
So
Yeah.
I think I've actually broken part of the hammer on this, and it's not hammering good enough. Like it hammers, but it's not really hammering. It's too smooth. I don't know. This thing just because you can actually put chisels on this and break rocks and whatnot. You know.
Yeah. That's a fact. Corded power tools are, like I said, 10 times more powerful than any cordless shit.
Yeah, but look, see, it's not a normal drill. It's a proper. You can put it on rock breaking action and things like that.
Yeah, that's a beast.
Yeah, pull the. See, now it's just on hammer. All it's going to do is hammer, like a like a proper rock breaker. Yeah, and then you can turn it and then have it on an actual drill.
Yeah, that thing right there hurts you, man, if you ain't holding it right. Even some of these damn regular cordless drills, they'll hurt you if you ain't holding it right. Got a good grip on it.
Oh, some of them will.
One of those will hurt you bad. I've had to use one of them some bitches overhead. Hanging ductwork for air conditioning. Got drilled into the concrete. Be on the damn 25-foot scaffolding. We done the damn library for the city. And we hung up ducts that were 6 foot tall. Probably 2.5, 3 foot wide. You could walk through it. If you set it on the side, you could walk through that son bitch.
So the other day it was meant to be anti-gravity day, and we lost all the gravity in the world.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't feel none of that shit.
Well, how do you explain that car shed was sitting there, and that same day it ended up there, and I was the only person outside. No one else was around here at the time.
What moved?
It was just me.
The car seat?
So I worked it out, right? Because the sun rises that way, and it sets that way. So if I put the car seat here, when it came down to that low gravity, I could just pick it up and move it over with the direction of the Earth as it's spinning. Got it perfect, Dennis. I got it perfect.
What kind of you smoking now?
Well, how else does one person get a whole car shed? 29 feet long. How else do you explain that, Dennis? Hey.
I guess you took it all because I didn't feel nothing. I was actually thinking about that shit, and I was like 3 hours late, and I was like, "Wow, I don't remember losing gravity 3 hours ago."
Well, what I think it was New Zealand time losing gravity, and you guys would have been. Well, you would have still been up at that time.
Yeah, it was supposed to be everywhere.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You would have still been awake. Well, I just wondered in case you got a bit
Oh
of a
yeah,
sore
because I
nose.
think it was supposed to be like 10 o'clock. Because I went and seen it. It had been supposedly debunked or some bullshit. Can't
Well,
remember where I seen it. Probably on Google somewhere.
I'm confirming them if I say, because I got the car shed right over on point. But it was a little bit off. I did have to roll it forwards yesterday. So I put on all these bits of pipe yesterday and on each side. And then I had to roll it forwards and get it past all my plumbing. So
Yeah.
that was good.
I guess people do shit like that just to see what people will believe. Like a great big old April Fool's tip. Then again, you got to question it. If they knew something like that, would they tell us the right day?
That's right. Like if a big meteorite was coming, would they tell us the right
Yeah,
date?
they might tell us it's on Monday and it's actually on Friday.
That's right. Yeah, it's before the panic sets in.
But then again, the math could have been off. Might took longer than what they thought to get here. Especially like a double gravity wave or some shit. Then again, there might be enough people like me who don't believe in gravity and it warded it off. I believe it's density.
I believe in magnetic attraction.
And density. That's what I believe right there. You hit it. Because I have seen I've seen experiments where, they say aluminum's not magnetic. That's not true. That is not true. They had like a little centrifuge looking device. It had two arms on it, and they had little vials of different materials like copper, aluminum, sand, water.
Once you understand that electricity creates magnetism, and the fact that we run, the whole Earth is running at a voltage, so everything contains a small voltage. The more voltage you put in it, the more magnetism it holds. Once you understand that, it changes your perception a little bit.
Magnetism. Everything's electromagnetic in nature. Your heart is electromagnetic. Your heart's an electromagnetic pulse generator. As your heart beats, it's putting out an electromagnetic pulse to probably like 3-4 feet away from your body. But everything is energy. Even though something feels like it's solid, it's actually energy. It's vibrating at a different frequency.
You know how Kelly taps his gong? Listen to this. I've got a gong for you. The workers' pinch bar, my wrecking bar. This produces some gong noises. Wait till you hear this sucker.
I got 2 of those. Well, 3 of them. I got 2 big ones like that.
Who's the other way? Oh, not holding it right. Honey, hey, you got to hold it right. There we go. Hold it that way.
Oh yeah, if you put it on a rope, it'd be. Yeah, if you put it on a rope, it'd be ring even purer. Yeah.
Oh, put the ring. Yeah, yeah. If I wasn't holding it,
There it is.
Can't get the hang properly. Ooh, that was a high pitched one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually I seen a video where it had people were taking stones. They were taking stones and polishing them, cutting them down, polishing them, wearing them down, smoothing them down, and all that shit. And they had the same like metal tones in them. They was guy had an instrument made out of those, and they was like he just did it all by ear. He made those things by ear. It's crazy. And damn instruments like a great big old huge piano, like 8 inch wide and probably 20, 30 inches long. You know, big old piece of slab, but it's smooth. And he was hitting that thing. It was like a xylophone, but made out of stone. But I know dude on damn YouTube, old Blue Unicorn, he takes a lot of different electronic pickups and wires up, put strings on it or different percussion instruments, and he makes some wild music. He's getting an echo or something.
I'm gonna mute while I drill these holes.
All right, man. I'll narrate it. All right, here we have it. He's sticking the drill into the hole. He's getting ready to kick it on. Oh, yep. And you see he got a little twist of torque there. He's drilling, he's drilling. There he goes. Getting it down in there. Oh, it's fighting him a little bit. It's twisting around. He's wallering it. Yeah, I was gonna say, have you thought about adding a touch of water to it? See if that would help a little bit. Cut down on the dust. You don't look like you're having a whole lot of dust. The 2x4's catching it, I guess. Man, you got on short pants drilling, man. That's unsafe. Where's your protective gear? Elbow pads, knee pads, gloves, back brace. Did you have the nut on that thing when you was beating it like that? That's what I always do. I put the nut at the last 3 threads when I beat on it. That'll protect your threads. You just beat on the nut. It's like you was beating the hell out of it. Are those flaring? When you tighten down on it, do they flare? Those nuts. I mean the bolt. I couldn't really tell. I got to lean back because of my bifocals, y'all. There he goes again. He's picking up the hammer. He's giving the whacking, whacking, whacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15. How many whacks does it take to get the anchor bolt in the ground? 15. I'll be getting downrange.
There's nothing wrong with liking to whack it a lot. Is there?
How many you got to put in?
I don't know. 1 every 3 foot.
What's up, Bud Pile?
30.
Appreciate you coming in.
I think I have to buy 30, had to put 30 in. But I bought a pack of 50. How they came in a box.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had, the code. You had to have like a prescribed number or some shit. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I can't
like
remember what it was.
it has to be 140 mil M12, which is a 1/2 inch, with a 50 by 50, which is a 2 inch by 2 inch square washer, and they have to be every 90 centimeters, which is roughly 3 foot. So if I can't make it 90, I make it shorter rather than longer, and that way if the building guy comes, there's more rather than less.
I remember there were bits put in, man. You got to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, well, if I could wiggle the hole and make the hole looser, but the tighter the better, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've done it in the past with Dynabolts in the old concrete. We used to drill and you'd end up with these big sloppy holes and it would wind right up before it would clamp, whereas these new ones, I'll probably only get 4 or 5 turns on the bolt and that'll be it. They'll be locked in.
Yeah, I've done that. There's buildings where you have like metal I-beams and shit like that. And then they'll have metal outside. I'm talking about shops, whatever you want to call them. There's all kinds of them. You can order them up. As long as you get a slab, they'll come over there. We'd have to either preset the bolts, which is always better. But if someone ain't setting them damn bolts up right, man, you'll end up having to cut them off and reset shit. But then ones like you are, but it's bigger. I mean, they're probably 3/4 inch thick. But we'd have to connect that stuff up. It'd be like big old skyscraper type construction. It's just not that high. There was biggest one I've building. I've seen like that is probably like 40 foot tall. Now they may make them bigger, but that's like the biggest one I've ever been on. And that's on the edge. The peak goes a little higher, so it might be 50 feet tall in the middle. I'm gonna tell you, that's some hard business putting up a 40-foot extension ladder. That's some hard business, bud. 2-man job, but I have done it by myself. Moving it is dangerous. I've seen guys drop them big son bitches because I would say it's probably about 200 pounds, maybe 225. Some of them damn ladders, and you got to hold it, and it's weird. It's like the weight ain't in front of you, but it's on the bottom. But you got to be able to control the weight that's up top. Because you got to extend that some bitch using a rope.
So, how many hits is it going to take to get this one in? It's already tight in the wood. So that means my hole's pretty tight. How many hits do you reckon this time?
I don't know. How many times you gonna hit it?
I don't know. How many do you reckon will take challenge? That last one was pretty sloppy, eh? I damaged the bolt a bit, but I had the nut on. I reckon I can do this one in 5.
Oh yeah.
But normally it's been taking me about 8. Normally it goes in to here, and then it takes me like 3 or 4. So,
All right.
yeah.
12.
Let's go. Three.
I see you cheated. That's not that claw hammer you was working with.
We'll get rid of this claw hammer. That can go that way.
What's that, about an 8 pound?
Hey, claw hammers are for sissy.
Oh, they got some upper claw hammers now. I got I think it's 20 ounce. I'm not sure. I think it's 20 ounce. That thing waffle head, man.
I have
like 2 pounds.
I have a Eastern claw hammer, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's what I got. That Eastwing is 20 ounce, I think. Good friend of mine gave me this.
That's my fencing hammer because I can do whatever I want with it, and I won't break it. These claw hammers, you can't pull a nail out. You know, you can pull on it, but if it won't come out, you have to grab the wrecking bar straight away, or you'll snap the handle.
Yeah, I've done those wooden handles or some of those fiberglass handles. They are not worth a shit for that.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. The Eastwing's good because you don't need a wrecking bar when you're on the farm. You can just do what you want with that.
Now,
and when you're around the house and you've got your wrecking bar, that's where these hammers are nicer to use, almost.
You ever use your crowbar sideways?
What do you mean sideways?
Well, when you hook the nail, rather than pulling straight back, turn it sideways. You know, give it a pull.
Yeah, and then you can.
It's a shorter pull, but you have more torque.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
I'm with you.
You can choke up on the naked shaft. You ain't got to have it by the head. You can choke up on the naked shaft if you got a claw hammer that bites. Put that pull to it. It'll grab it as long as enough of it sticking out.
See this? Look how it's a bit hard to see, but that is pretty mushroomed.
Yeah. But you go from having like this much full tank down to like this much. Gives you a lot more torque.
Yeah, this one's had a short life, but it's had a good hard life. It's probably not even 10 years old.
I got my little toy hammer here.
Yeah, I
got my little toy hammer right here.
Yeah.
I think it might be 6 ounces. Little bitty thing.
That's all you need if you're going through plasterboard. Things like that.
I'm out here beating plugs into these sticks. So I was putting putty in them, but as I was standing and it was leaving marks in the putty, and it showed me how soft the shit was going to be pretty much for all its life. I mean, it'll get a little harder, but you could always just like put your fingernail in it forever if you know where it's at. And that kind of not what I want. And I don't want like someone drop their staff and then putty fall out or something. So I started whittling down solid chunks of wood to fit the contour of the holes and such. And I bored out a little more because it's where limbs used to be. Only thing is, I'm gonna have to do something about the slight difference in the shade, maybe. I ain't sure how I'm gonna finish any of these yet, though. I'm gonna burn one with a torch to pre-stain, and then I might just put clear polyurethane on top of that. I'm probably gonna keep the one I got for my personal use. It's made out of hickory. I'm probably gonna keep it natural. Might use something like mineral oil. Do it naked with mineral oil. Kind of like you would butcher block or something. I do appreciate everybody coming in and all. Coming up tonight. We are currently watching Halfwit. He was putting bolts on. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's back on show. But then the next bolt. There he goes. What hammer is he going to use? Oh, he's using the little one. Tappity tap tap. Oh, he's heated. I seen that. What happens if you drill the hole too deep, man? Oh, there you go, drilling the hole. You have to give it your own sound effects. Just go woo in your head there. Still drilling. Already did. Still drilling. All right, I gotta have me something to drink. I'll be right back. Sorry for the silence there, people. Appreciate the audience out there being patient. Hope you're having a good Friday. We are currently watching Halfwit drill anchor bolt hole. Shortly, he'll be back. Just come back, get me some water. Happy Friday. We have a special guest, the crickets and the frogs. I did have one sitting right here beside me on my table. Oh, there's another one over there. Did it come out here? Shit. Check him out. You tablet. See where oh, yep, perfect. You can see you come out here to hunt because of these lights to track the bugs. Get it close. Frog. That's one. Another one over there somewhere. See. Gotta be careful. I don't step a couple little bitty ones out here. Oh, there he is. See him over there. See the little one. But I could go get my flashlight and be easy to spot. If they out here could have been lights track the bugs. And look, live right there behind that little wolf house. Like that big. And there's that one. You know, let them get too close, you haul ass. See more out here right now. And the little one go that way early. Hard to tell sometimes. Gotta be careful. That's a pretty big one right there. It's the hypno toad. Whoa. Did you see the hypno toad?
Yeah.
That's the hypno toad. It's actually a real cool one, man. It's like tan, almost orangish color. It sat out here all night. Last night underneath my bench, the chair here, and I got this extra fluorescent light, and it's right bright as you can tell. But I can put that down there, and it'll track bugs for him. We can get a good picture of it too then. Like that. Here's my tablet and it's behind. Hang on. There he is. He's hunting bugs. Man. Look, man, you're famous, frog. Dance. Dance, frog, dance. Frog looks at me like, you're pretty, man. Dang, man, I can't believe it's been live almost an hour. Actually, an hour and 39 minutes. He still ain't showed up, man. Terrible, man. I'm gonna get him help with it tomorrow. And I told him to. Send him a message. What we doing now? What in the world is that? Camera ain't focused. What are we looking at? Littlefoot. Oh, Littlefoot. Oh, Littlefoot. What are we looking at? What's that? Mordor. Need the little ants running around looking like orcs, goblins, and shit. Making some little uniforms, getting swords, pikes. Yeah, I didn't know if he got knocked out or what, man. What's going on?
Well, I fell over. Now
That's not
that
good.
I'm over, hey, now that I'm 3/4 of the way through doing the job, well, just over halfway, I've realised that instead of winding these nuts all off and then putting that washer on, you can just put the washer on the other end.
Yeah, yeah. I can see what you're saying.
Well, fucking great idea, isn't it?
When did the last time you got high?
By the time I finish this job, I'll know what I'm actually doing, Dennis.
That's how it usually works out, man. That's how it works out.
Hey.
I've had to do some rough stuff with hammers. I had to put the headboard in for a stairwell of a multi apartment building, and it's like 2x12 nailed in. It's kind of like the outer band of a house. It's what the stairwell attaches to. You got to put 4 nails every 2 inches, and we're talking the big one. Hand bangers too. That was back when I was like 15, 16 years old. You talk about being dead ass tired the next day, man. Good God. I did that shit all day. Have to stand on like Starbucks with a board on it and just hammer overhead all damn day. 16 penny nails, 4 inches every 2 inches. That shit was at least 15 feet long. Might have been 20. That was my introduction job into the real world. I might have been 16. Yeah, I think I was 16. I had my first heat stroke at 16. That same job. I was using a 32 caliber stud gun. Shoots a anchor bolt. Kinda, it's like a bolt, but it's more like a nail. But it's thicker than a nail if you hand drive. I use a 32 caliber bolt. It's not that long, but you're only going through 1 2x4 into the concrete about 1.5 inches. So you're talking about a 3-inch nail, but it's got grooves in it where if you look at it from the end, it looks like a star, but it's rounded. I wanted the star
I've
shape.
got some. I got some. I think 100 mil concrete nails.
That's what these are, but they're not like ordinary nails. They're ring. They're not ring shanked, but they're shanked on the sides. It's like you took
That's what
five
I mean.
nails. Yeah, it's like
You
you took 5 nails and put them together.
Oh, okay.
Made it point. Yeah, it made it pointed. They're hella hard to drive in. Try to drive them in by hand. They're hella hard. You'll be beating and beating and beating. But a 32 caliber, you got to lean down on it like you're doing a drill and put your weight against it. Because if you don't, it'll shoot that number at your hand. And it was like 99 degrees outside one day, and I was out there using that damn thing. And I don't remember passing out. I was leaned over, getting ready to pull that trigger, and I just went. The damn idiots, they woke me up by putting me on the damn tailgate of a damn truck that's been sitting out in the damn sun all day. It's like they threw me on top of a fucking grill. Pardon my friend.
Baked in the oven.
Yeah, they tried to turn me into a little baked potato. I was like trying to get up too, man. They didn't have no bed on me. I was like trying to
Bit of
get up,
mute.
and they were trying to hold me down. You know, to like, if somebody passes out or something, you don't let them just jump up. That's what they were trying to like hold me down, but they didn't realize they hadn't thought about how hot that damn tailgate was. 3 some bitches couldn't hold me down. It's like when you cooking frog legs, you throw them in the fry pan, they start kicking around and shit again. Nerve and the tendons and shit tightening and shit. Weird. Go to twitch. You're like spitting into a frying pan, bounces around. That's how fast I was moving. Imagine it's like the opposite of having water thrown in your face when you're asleep. Fire thrown on your back. Gotta get that shit out the road. Hey, Caleb. Happy Friday, girl. Sorry I missed you. If I missed you. Weird. Wow. It says it's live, but it's behind. Weird. I know it's behind because I'll show y'all the frog. I'm already showing the frog to you, but on my tablet, it's still looking at me. Somehow it's like 10 seconds behind. And now it just showed it on my tablet. Frog sitting there. And it's weird, but it says it's live. I'm running off the same internet. That is weird. See, it says it's live. Like you're looking at your tablet right now. Watch this. Watch what happened. It's still showing me, but boom. Now it's showing the tablet. That is some weird crap. It's like we're still seeing it on the screen. Here it comes. Boom. Tablet. That's some weird mess, man. It's still showing YouTube to the tablet that I'm showing the screen down there, but now you're seeing me. That is weird. That is so weird. And like I said, it's the same internet and everything. I'm out here in the boonies, same signal. Somehow the phone's picking it up, sending it. So it's like a 10-second delay. So it records it and sends it, comes back, takes 10 seconds. Weird. So alive ain't actually alive. It's 10 seconds behind. Kind of like the way they used to do old-fashioned TV. Had a censor bureau and all that stuff. Everything they put on TV was 8 seconds behind. So in case somebody said something crazy on TV, they could cut it out. Beep. Please stand by. Remember that? Don't see that no more. They used to come up with technical difficulties. That's what we're actually watching. Halfwit has some technical difficulties. Learn as you go type stuff going on here. It's right here what we got going on. He drilling ankle bolts into the peg. For those of y'all just coming in, he was using a smaller cordless drill earlier, but it was kicking his butt. So he went out and got a monster, super duper corded drill. And now he's doing something pretty quick. I think we're on number 8, 9. When he comes back, we'll get an actual count. Welcome to Drilling Holes in Concrete. Tonight, our special guest is Halfwit, otherwise known as Littlefoot. That's what you need
We're
to do.
counting the holes. Oh,
Yeah.
I got to go straighten up. I got to go straight out. Time for a cigarette break. So we'll count the holes before we walk out.
Right.
Not many more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I stuffed up there because I couldn't get that one right in. So I tried drilling there, and I got that one right in. And that's when I was having problems with the drill bits. But now I was able to go into them too, so I finished them. What are we at? 9? Fucking hell. Half of 10. That's another one where I got finished. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then I've already got 24, 25.
There you
Not
go.
bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Now my frog done disappeared over here. I heard a ruckus. I guess he went up underneath the cart there, hunting a bug. Oh, there's one. There's one of the little bitty ones. Check him out over there. Yeah, little bitty fella there.
That's,
See that little frog?
see, I tidied up the quad bike, Dennis.
Damn, there it comes. There it is. See him? See that little frog? Actually, little toes. And you had the biggest thing over there. He's the little one.
So I tidied up my bike. I gave it a paint.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I heard.
Have a nice birthday. And even put some pool noodles on it so it floats.
Oh yeah. That'll definitely make it float. That'll definitely make it float.
Yeah.
Actually, some of those things do float. You get big enough
Um,
tire.
it comes down to your air pressure and the front will float before the back. If you sit right at the back of the bike, quite often you can get the front floating in water this steep, just over the wheels, and the front will start actually floating. So, yeah, but
Yeah, but they
I'm
got
not
big
going to.
old paddle tires too.
Oh, just with normal ones, you can have them floating,
And
Dennis. I've floated them before, but I'm not going to be floating that one. I'll take it in the river. I'll take it tire height, but I'm not going to lose this down the river. Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it. I ain't trying to get you to. Hey, you ain't got to show me.
But my farm truck, my little 4-wheel drive farm truck, if that goes bye-bye down the river, that's okay.
Hey, I had a friend, man. This is back. Oh shit, over. Probably about 40 years ago. Um, 38, 39 years ago, somewhere around there. And he had got his truck stuck on the bank of a big ass lake because there was a drought going on, and a lot of the shoreline was showing probably 20 feet out, and lots of places, some places even more than that. But you know that stuff's all silty and soft and shit. And he was out there in a 4x4 and he got stuck. And Buddy was trying to pull him on, and he couldn't get enough momentum to turn and go up the bank. So he tried to whip it out, and he whipped it out into the damn lake, man. And he was, like I said, up middle of the damn door panel, man. If he had stopped, that thing would have died, and he'd have never crunk it again. It's just a trip, man. And I was inside that son of a bitch for the first run of it. When he got back over there near the land, I got the hell out of there. I was like, nah, you can do that by yourself, but I ain't trying to drown out here in a truck. Oh, man, that boy was crazy, too, boy. He'd always take these beat up ass vehicles and fix them up, soup them up and shit. And then, they'd last him. He'd spend 6 months, 8 months working on that son of a bitch, get it running, and blow it up in 20 minutes. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, he was crazy as shit. We're going to Avatar. There we go. What's up?
right. I'm almost there. I think I've got less than 10 holes to do. 30? I think I was at, what was my count? 25, so far? Yeah, it's going so much nicer with Chris's drill. My drill bit. Chris didn't have a drill bit, but he had the drill for that drill bit. Now,
Right.
go with his, in the case of him. Yeah, so he gets the score, really.
Ticker just went up. Shout out to whoever's out there. Appreciate you coming in. Happy Friday. Oh, back down.
Good fun. Let's go, let's grow.
Hello. Hello. Happy Friday. It's 2:22 and 22 seconds. It was. It's the short intermission. I think Littlefoot's talking to somebody. Doing something.
Getting the job done there. It's almost my back needs straightening though. So I've stopped.
Alrighty. Happy Friday. Just popped in. Welcome to the Man Stretcher Show.
Would anybody like a cup of tea?
Actually, I could have some tea, but I'm trying to cut back on it. Trying to get better sleep. I think I got a little bit better sleep last night. I took a melatonin, 10 millimeter. 10 milligram.
You are getting thirsty.
Oh, I'm
Getting
thirsty. I got water right here.
thirsty for a cup of tea.
I got water.
You can tell I'm though.
But yeah, I'm trying to cut back on the tea, especially at night. See if I can get better sleep. Because it was like 3 days I hardly drank any water. I was drinking tea all day.
This isn't normal tea. This is blackcurrant and goji berry. It comes out red.
All right.
I drink red tea.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've wanted to try other teas. I've always wanted to try green tea, but I ain't never tried it.
Oh no, green. Nah. No, that's the Japanese people make. You know, that's like you eating pakeha at the Mary Boiler. You don't eat your own freaking meat.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole genre of like what I would call like tea snobs. It's got to be just special. You got to have a special teapot. You got to have a special tea cup. Tea's got to
Oh,
be made just so, and it's
how
like
the fuck?
no bag and all that crap.
Where the fuck am I meant to have my pinky finger when I hold my? Or do I hold it with my pinky finger? I don't know.
And I don't wonder we would get into this big ass debate. And like I said, he was like what I would call a tea snob. Like if you're not drinking your tea like this and this, you don't know the purity of the tea and all that stuff. It's like he was like blah coffee, blah blah blah. That's bad. Tea is where you need to be, and it's like it's a whole new environmental experience. It's just not drinking something. It's special.
Well,
You
see,
know, I'm like, okay,
this
man. Fucking
this
tea.
this here's chamomile. So, and this is different tea again. And if
Yeah,
you're gonna go,
like I said, I know there's many different types of tea.
but
Chamomile
this
is
is
supposed to help you relax and calm down
yeah,
and shit, I think.
yeah. But all of these types of tea have got no caffeine or anything like that in them. Right? So
Yeah.
you just these, you know.
My cousin bought a gallon of tea the other day. We had a big family dinner and everything, and everybody else drank damn soda pops and shit. Nobody drank damn tea, and I've been trying to drink it for damn like 4 days now. Like, yeah, no, 5 days. Today's Friday. All because the shit is so sweet. I have to cut it in half with water. I have to water it down by half, and it's still too damn sweet.
Well done. That's what I like about them fruit teas that I have. If they go cold, you can just drink them. Whereas I've tried iced tea, and when I was young, and iced tea tastes fucking terrible, I'll never drink cold tea.
I heard you.
And
I've never tried hot tea. I've had warm tea, but it's only because I was too impatient to wait for it to get cold.
if
Yeah,
I
I like
have
my tea cold.
if I have normal tea, I prefer to have about 10 mils of milk, the tiniest of milk in it. If I have a
No milk.
coffee, if
I
I have a
put
coffee, if I have a coffee, I'll have 50 mils of milk. I'll have lots of milk.
I sometimes I might drop a chunk of chocolate in my coffee, but I would never put like cream or any of that shit in there.
Oh no,
No,
but I'll never put
I'm not.
sugar in my
I
because
put
I
sugar in it. I put sugar in it, tea and coffee, but I don't put no milk in it, no
no,
cream in it.
I won't put sugar in my hot. I'll put sugar in a hot coffee if I'm drinking it black. If we've got no
Yeah,
milk.
I drink mine black, but I don't put no cream in it. Tea either. That's getting a little weird. Making it all cloudy. I like to be able to see through my tea. That's what I said. The tea that we got or he brought over, uh, it was just too dark. You couldn't see through it. Dark tea. I cut it in half, and it's still darker than the tea I make. I like being able to see through my tea.
I know. I get the most out of every bag I can. I'll slap it hard and all. Slap it, squeeze it.
Yeah, I hear you. I've seen something somewhere where they talked about how those microplastics come off in damn bags, so I try not to wrap them up too much.
Oh, that's just a bit of fibre, then it stops me from getting the squirts, mate.
Well, they say the shit gets in your brain. That by the time you get into your 80s or 90s, you fucking got like 8 grams of plastic inside your brain. Microplastics and shit.
But is that I wonder if that's our Alzheimer's or the Tupperware party or the Tupperware, eh? Ooh.
It's anything plastic, especially if you cook in it. And freeze shit in it, that's not good. That whole shit with freezer bags and stuff, that's not good.
Yeah, we'll see. Every single piece of my meat gets wrapped individually in plastic. I was pissed off about that.
Yeah, I've done it too. We're not doing it here right now, but yeah, I used to do it too. If I had a choice now, I'd get the wax paper, butcher's paper. Use that and tape.
Because it comes down to what butcher you can get, and the butcher there I used to get, he's retired. That's something else. And he used to cut all my steak frozen, and then put it into one bag. Whereas now each individual piece of steak's cut fresh, wrapped up in plastic, and then frozen in a box. And so it's presented really nice when you pick your cow up, but it's not. I'd rather just grab, you've got a bag, porterhouse steak, bag fillet steak, or bag fillet and Scotch fillet to the full, and eye fillet because there's not a lot of that. You just have one big bag with them 3 steaks all in it. I know what I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I should have pulled some meat out for dinner.
If I were going to freeze fresh meat, I'd use paper, butcher paper. I don't like plastic no more. Especially don't microwave the shit. That's where you get all those damn forever chemicals. What the hell they call them? PCBs or some shit like that. PCBs or something. Aluminum's not good either. I use and still use that. I say that causes Alzheimer's. Aluminum is a neurotoxin, so
Die somehow. Lest if you get Alzheimer's, you forget how you died.
well, it's another thing I've seen that nicotine fights is Alzheimer's. Nicotine fights Alzheimer's too, in case you didn't know. Or at least that's the videos I've seen say that.
Hey, is that the good thing about getting Alzheimer's? You don't know when you can't remember how you died.
I seen a damn joke about that on damn Instagram. It's talking about 50 years when the transgenders start going into the old folks some shit and they start getting Alzheimer's and they how it's gonna be like when they wake up and they're like, "Where's my dick? Who stole my dick? Somebody just stole my damn dick."
I remember when I was 16 and I rugby. What happened to my body? Who cut it off?
Yeah. That'll be some hellacious funny shit, man. God, what you start talking about? Where's my dick? Where these boobs come from? And all the time they hit him.
Whose bras is in my drawer?
And no offense to anybody out there, it's just a joke. I hope you can take a joke. I believe if you're adult, you can do whatever you want.
My uncle used to leave the dinner plate on the table for 2 hours, or else my auntie used to think that she hadn't had her lunch or her dinner and would complain and argue and complain to him and whinge and moan. And so he worked out that if he leaves the plate on the table, there's the evidence and he can just refer back to the evidence throughout the day.
The evidence. I like the way you say that.
He worked
Evidence.
around dementia. A very clever man, my uncle. So, yeah. All right, Dennis, I'm going to step down. I have a quick yarn to my wife.
Man.
And a cigarette
All
for her,
right,
and then I'll go finish drilling these holes. Fuck, I'm impressed. This new
bro,
drill
appreciate
site.
you coming up. Appreciate
This
you
new
coming
drill
up.
site. It's like freaking decoring an apple now. No, it's easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Oh, far off. I spent 4 hours trying to, 2 hours trying to drill 4 holes. And like I said, holes I didn't even get right through. I gave up on. So,
well,
yeah.
You learned something. You learned something, didn't you? That's a
Yeah,
good thing. You learned something.
I did. I did.
And
That
you
I need
learned it
that.
early, too. Hey, just think if you had got to like number 15 and then realized it sometime tomorrow. Is that right?
That's
You've
right.
been doing this. But I appreciate you coming up, man. Appreciate you coming up.
Appreciate it.
You have a good one.
Appreciate you.
You have a good one.
You have a good evening. We'll catch up.
Yeah. You have a good one. All right, we back to the solo Dennis Bigfoot show. Y'all got to talk to me out there in chat, man. But in actuality, I think I'm getting ready to call it a night. We'll get to, yeah, we go ahead and call it a night. Appreciate everybody coming in. Give me a thumbs up. Hope everybody has a good weekend. If I don't see you again, hope you have a good life. Best way I know how to do that is live in love and walk with God. Love you.